Hello, good day, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining our session at the SCOM-a-thon. I will talk together with my colleague Max about UL monitoring. And I will just have this video on for the short introduction, and now I will switch it off and share the screens to get started. So as mentioned, our session is about UL monitoring, and that's first version we have prepared. And with me is Max, and yeah, Max is a long-term SCOM buddy from me, and we've been working over many years, while I myself is 15, 20 years working in this area, but Max been also very enthusiastic about SCOM, so we decided to bring this to you together. And Max, please do a short introduction as well.
Yeah, thank you, Christian. And yeah, my name is Max, and I'm been SCOM enthusiast for like last 10 years. When I first started programming for SCOM, I was really fascinated with its capabilities and what I can do with it. So despite my current work not related to SCOM, I still doing a lot of open source projects, helping other people, sometimes writing articles, unfortunately not recent. And yeah, still trying to bring some value to SCOM community.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, thank you, Max. So, and yeah, let's dive into this. So, why are we doing this, and what is this about URL monitoring? So as you know, I've been working in this SCOM community like over 15 years now, and really contributing management packs to that. And we've been recently approached by companies to look at the URL monitoring, ping monitoring, and really response monitoring in terms of really to see how production sites react. And we all know that there are various options available, either built in the SCOM console, right from the authoring console. You also have the UL Genie and others. However, we thought there is room for another option we would like to give you to the community. And as it says, it's free to use. There's no license required. There's no subscription cost. So it's downloadable on the link we provide in the chat. So feel free to pick it up from there and give it a try. And please also, very important, feedback on your experiences on that. From a content, we really focus on the URL monitoring as a feature set, so including HTTPS and certificates, and really might try to bring this to a modern and actual level that helps us today, because again, the other options that are around, like the built-in console monitoring option, it has challenges with the monitoring as it's partially still built for Internet Explorer and not for Edge. So we are independent of browser synthetics here, so we can just do the response times of the endpoint. The next point is very important. It's the configuration using a UI built into SCOM. We'll see in a demo in a moment. So really that helps to also somebody who is not so familiar to work with CSV files, to import them into an override field and place them on some servers and so on, but keep it native in the database and within SCOM. So really native to SCOM. And then the last point on this list is typically important for enterprise environments where you have like a test environment and a staging environment and a production environment, or multiple production environments, meaning like multiple management groups in this case. So you can easily move your configuration between the management groups back and forth. So that is also what's been a focus on for this solution. So there's not such a big list, to be honest, for this first initial release. So we have the DNS resolution name, the query monitor, ping monitor, and the third on this list, the JSON query monitor, I think is a very interesting one, because it gives you further options to analyze and query the URL endpoints. And last but not least, certificate expiration monitoring. Yes, we all want to know when our certificates are due to expire nowadays. And yeah, so I think that's about the overview I want to give, and not spare any longer from the demo. And yeah, so I think I will just give Max now the chance to demo.
Awesome. Thank you for the great introduction, Christian. Let me share my screen and we'll do some demo. So just to second what Christian said, the management pack built with an idea to give simple, native to use or intuitive to use, and have a basic monitor for your website. Is my website available? Will clients be able to see it today because my certificate hasn't expired yet? Yeah, can I check availability from different perspectives, from different points? Yeah, so with that in mind, the management pack starts from configuration page. So when you install the MP in SCOM administration, a new item will appear called URL monitoring under device management. And here we have some pre-configured websites added already and being monitored. Yeah, I'll just maybe show a way how we can add it. So we click add new. It allows you duplicate. Duplicates need, if you need to monitor it from different perspectives. Say right now we have Microsoft monitored from SCOM01 machine, and we can do another one. So we enter website address, or you can do with path, say tablets or whatever, like Windows, for example, it should exist. And yeah, I can put some description, some advanced options, but next thing I have to select an agent which will be doing monitoring. And since machine SCOM1 is already looking after that site, so say my other machine may be located into different geographic region, and I'd like to check this one. So this is what I'm doing. I click OK, and it appears here. It will take about like a couple of minutes to deliver configuration and start monitoring. Meanwhile, that's happening. Yeah, we obviously can remove something by clicking delete. If you're not happy with your configuration, you can click edit. This will show the actual agent because agent may become unavailable. It will show actual configuration here. Yeah, you can change display name like that and click save. And here we go. Yeah, we can refresh. Yeah, it's still not happening. Yeah, review properties and personalize your view. So as we have all our interested websites configured, we can proceed to monitoring section. And here we also have URL monitoring that will display current alerts here, all registered URL requests. We need to refresh to see the new one. Yep, here we go. And for some aspects like how many milliseconds take to the DNS name resolution take, or if we have HTTP probe enabled, so time to first byte, last byte. For ping probe, yeah, we have time to leave and round trip time configured. So let's pick up, yeah, that became healthy. So let's pick up, say, one of the monitors, one of the URLs registered, and review what options we have here. From security perspective, yeah, we monitor if our connection is secure enough, supports or doesn't support weak protocol or supports strong protocols. Yeah, we can configure that. It checks if our certificate hash function is strong enough. And from availability perspective, we have probably one of the most important, certificate expiration. What we have here, yeah, it details about our certificate, and what we will be looking here is how many days to expire. So that will alert as warning when it's about to expire, and then it turns into critical when it's completely expired, and clients probably not allowed to browse depending on the browser. Simple ping monitor, again, not everything is allowed ping, sometimes firewall blocking it, but if it's available, you can use it as advantage. And yeah, here we can see that resolved address and yeah, details about ping probe, pretty fast. Again, for DNS name resolution, just ensure that the name of our website is available on the public internet. Anyone can type it. And just to stress, so all these tests, they perform on the selected agent. If I move this window out of the way for a second, yeah, each URL has a watcher node, and that indicates which machine, which SCOM agent perform tests. So if you have machines in different environments, in different data centers, yeah, located maybe all across the globe, you can really make a global monitoring from any direction. So bringing that back. Yeah, last but not least, from enabled by default is HTTP probe. Again, this is built with simplicity in mind. What it does, just go to the address, tries to download the page itself, the HTML document, if available. And this is pretty much it. So it doesn't do fancy stuff, like try to render the page, try to download all resources, just a document. Although it has some abilities to validate the text in the document, so you can put a regex expression into monitor override, and that will not just download document and alert if cannot download, but also validate content of the document by running regex against this HTML text or whatever the document it enables to download. And if regex doesn't match, there will be a warning alert. We can see, for whatever reason, our proxy doesn't allow going away for Cisco website, and that gives 400 free forbidden error. And this is just a good example to show how an HTTP probe alert can look like. All other alerts, all other websites in the demo seems to be fine. Let's just check maybe how ping to them look like. Yeah, pretty fast, good internet connection. When HTTP probe runs, it also records time to first byte. Again, that's fairly fast. Not all of them, but Microsoft, yeah, responding very quick. And time to last byte, again, Microsoft is very quick. Well, we ignore the green one. And same for DNS resolution time. Something happened probably without DNS server, so if we remove that from the picture, yeah, otherwise it looks good. But the point is, you can overview those parameters over time and make a judgment about your website, about your web, about your infrastructure, how it behaves. And again, we have now 2 Microsoft sites. Yeah, it's added just recently, so not much data from another one. But what we eventually would be able to do. So yeah, in this case, both machines are actually in the same data center, but if they were in a different data centers, it might be even in different geographic regions. So yeah, with those graphs, you would be able to analyze geographical availability of your website. And I guess this is the basic functions. So last. Okay, sorry. Yeah, yeah. One more thing. JSON monitor. Yeah, it was introduced, but we didn't touch it. Although I would like to show this one. So by default, of course, it's disabled because that feature is designed to, if you have not a website, but a REST API host, and you might have something like health API or some auxiliary API, which shows like how the rest of the system works, or you would like to monitor something from public API. Yeah, then you can enable. So there are 5 simple JSON probes and 1 advanced one. And this website is actually shows this web API. It's a public API, no authentication, and it shows UV index in my location. I'm from Auckland, New Zealand. So I configured this monitor to monitor how strong sun is here, and we know it's pretty strong sometimes. So we certainly need a SCOM monitor for that. Let me maybe, yeah, Christian.
Yeah, maybe just have a look at the configuration of it, so to say.
Yes. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, first of all, you of course enable it because each API is unique. We cannot have it enabled by default. The other things we configure here is request query and request path. Request path, yeah, is your normal API method. Yeah, API version 1, yeah, ultraviolet index. And this particular API accepts location on the Earth in terms of latitude, longitude. So I put Auckland location here. Then we have ability to do JSON query to extract some information from whatever we receive from that REST API. And I put some examples here. Yeah, this is JSON query specification. And then finally, you can put expression. For expression, there will be a documentation, but this is similar to SCOM expression, just written in JSON. And that's saying, okay, if extract this parameter, compare it to this number. If it's more than greater than this number, alert as warning. If it's even greater another, alert as critical, and so on. And with that in mind, we can check some states. And yeah, it actually was higher than 1, so I configured yeah, 1, and yeah, it was higher and it alerted. And yeah, we can see it extracts some data from the JSON. JSON itself not shown here, but everything you need to extract, you can put here. And if it's connected to your automated alerting system, yeah, you can use those data from JSON for some alert routing or so. So yeah, this is last monitor, and the last bit of the demo, I would like to demonstrate export and import. So right now we have 5 objects here. Let me quickly export them. I will overwrite this file. Yes, I want to replace it. The file essentially is a JSON file. Again, more details will be found in documentation. But yeah, as you quickly can see, this all the parameters here, and then yeah, you have a few more things we won't touch right now. And now with that in mind, so say we lost configuration or we move to somewhere else, we simply deleting all that stuff. We delete this, delete that, delete this. I won't delete that API because I would like to keep history in this demo, and I delete this. Now, what I've done, I delete everything. Okay, but luckily I have an export, so let's import it back. So I pick up this, some quick, so total was 5, 4 created new, update was disabled, so that's one updated 0, skipped 1, no errors, which is great, and everything is back. They are gray because SCOM takes some time to proceed configuration and distribute it between agents, but within 2-3 minutes, yeah, that will move back to green in the same way as it moved when we were adding edge. And this is the end of the demo.
Super, Max. Thank you. Thank you very much for the demo. And again, everyone on the session here today watching it, please give feedback in the chat. Feel free to contact us at tasamatech.com, either at the first hello email address or my direct email address. You can also go to nice.de or tasamatech.com for further downloads, but we also put the link directly into the chat. With that, thank you for this part of the session, and happy SCOMathon to be continued.